In the future, once you turn 16, you're forced to become the perfect version of yourself, at least the version you've always dreamed of. That transformation grants you access to the city, where you get to live a life of luxury, glamour, and endless parties. All of this comes from a belief held by scientists. Once humans become beautiful, they'll argue less, fight less, and be easier to satisfy. Anyone who hasn't undergone the procedure is labeled an ugly. They live outside the city, on the opposite end of society. Tally is one of them. Her favorite thing to do each day is to play with her beauty mirror, imagining what she'll look like after the operation. Then, out of the blue, she gets a message from her best friend Paris, asking to meet. Watching the lives of the pretties through a smart telescope together, everything about it looks like a dream. So perfect, it makes Tally wish her 16th birthday would come tomorrow. When they sit down to talk, Tally asks if Paris is excited to become pretty. After all, his 16th birthday is tomorrow. Once he crosses over, they won't see each other again until her birthday, 3 months from now. Paris promises he'll never forget her, even after the change. He says he'll keep the scar they share as a reminder of their friendship. They make a secret plan to meet a month later under the bridge. Soon, the graduation ceremony begins. Dr. White appears via hologram to congratulate the new adults and reminds everyone else to be patient. Once you turn 16, your chance to become pretty is guaranteed. The crowd erupts in cheers. From that day on, Tally begins her prep. She has to reshape her body and study up on new tech. For example, centuries ago, humans nearly destroyed Earth by overusing fossil fuels. Scientists later developed genetically modified spotted tigers that not only beautified rural areas but also helped generate electricity for cities. But as time goes by, Paris seems to vanish. He never contacts Tally again, not even on the day they promised to meet. Still, Tally keeps her word and shows up under the bridge, but there's no sign of Paris. Worried, she makes a bold decision. She'll sneak into the city as an ugly to find him. While crossing a long bridge where a party's going on, a mask suddenly falls into her hands. Freaked out, she looks around, sees no one chasing it, and cautiously puts it on. Instantly, magic kicks in. The mask changes her clothes into a flowing gown and subtly alters her appearance. Disguised, Tally walks into the city. It's like stepping into a fairy tale. Everyone is stunning, carefree, living their best lives. It's everything she ever dreamed of, but she doesn't forget her mission. She finds a handsome guy and asks if he knows where Paris is. When she finally tracks him down, Paris doesn't recognize her at all. So she takes off the mask and reveals her real face. Paris is stunned and quickly pulls her aside, asking what she's doing there. Tally tells him she was worried and came looking for him, but Paris brushes it off. He says their friendship wasn't that deep. Shocked, Tally grabs his hand and sees that the scar they shared is gone. She tries to ask if he doesn't want her as a friend anymore, but before he can answer, a red beam of light scans her face. It's the authorities. Panicked, she runs, but she's on a skyscraper rooftop and there's nowhere left to go.